Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening. Happy Monday. We've just done a very, very tough, but really, really strong and good and got the old heart pumping. Lift, kind of lean, one weight versus combat session, which was awesome. And now we've got fitness Pilates for proprioception. So this was actually requested by Nicola and in the group. And I know that I spoke about, improved proprioception when I did the fascia information and the spiky ball information last week, which you can still catch up on. So the spiky ball was under, I think I put that under mind, body and stretch, as well as Pilates. And then the fascia information was under instructor help videos. And you can look at that whenever you want to. But a lot of people don't realize that proprioception is something that can be trained. It can be enhanced. And as you get older, you lose your proprioception. Your motor skills naturally decrease. We lose our balance, we lose our speed, our agility, our reaction time, things like that. Now, proprioception is kind of like the way that in which you move within space. And I'm not talking space up there, I'm talking within a space. So it's, for instance, somebody who wants to enhance their neuromuscular pathways. Say, for instance, I'll give you an example. My uncle had a horrendous motorbike accident a couple of years ago where a car literally took him straight out and cut him straight off. And there wasn't one bone in his body that wasn't broken. There wasn't one area of his body that wasn't affected. We're really not sure how he walked away from that crash, but we're thankful that he did. But he still has problems with regards to his foot because he literally smashed every single bone that you could possibly have in that foot. So he loses feeling in his foot. He struggles with regards to placement of where it is and being able to recognize, like, where that foot is or be able to move it. So it goes numb, and he notices it now that, sometimes when he's actually riding his bike, that his foot will go completely numb and he won't be able to feel it. He won't know if it's on the floor or if it's on the pedal or where it is. And one of the things that you can do to help with regards to that neuromuscular pathway, that neurological pathway, to improve that connection between your mind and the area of the body, is actually work on proprioception. So, for instance, when you do something that actually goes behind you, like a lunge or like a curtsy lunge, or, something that might go in front of you but out of your eye line and you're not looking down, essentially that is working on your proprioception because you can't see it. So if it's something that you can do without you seeing it, it would be like doing everything with your eyes closed. And we are going to do a little bit of that tonight. So you need a spiky ball, ideally. If you haven't got a spiky ball, you could use a tennis ball for this. And we are going to hopefully release the feet because obviously the feet are going to be affected a lot. And also then a block. And if you haven't got a block, you could use a book, or again, a rolled up towel, something that's a bit squishy, that's actually going to make you wobble when you stand on it. All right. So hopefully we are ready for this and it all sounds good. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Valinda. Hey, Nicola. So let's do this. I'm just going to put some music on in the background, gang. It's literally going to be in the background. We're not going to be working to it in any way, shape or form. So the first thing I want us to do is actually release these feet. So let's put the ball underneath our right foot, and I want you to start to rub through. Now, when I did the spiky ball and the fascia talk, I spoke about fascia pain, and the fascia, the connective tissue that covers the whole of us, like a cling film, like our spider's web, our bodysuit, it holds on to physiological pain and also emotional pain. And what you also can do is, if you improve your proprioception, there is a direct correlation with a decreased pain that comes from the fascia, so a myofascia pain. And this was actually researched and proven with cases of people that were experiencing a lot of back pain, especially non-specific back pain. And the more they worked on their proprioception, the less pain they had in their back. The pain they had wasn't caused by anything. They hadn't got an injury. They hadn't slipped a disc or anything like that. It was just non-specific back pain, which was caused from tension in the fascia. The connective spider's web was just tight. So I want you to really release that foot, gang. Let that go under your toes, around the heel, around into the arch of the foot, all the way through the sides, as much as you possibly can. Get that to really release for you. And when that feels good, put your heel down, let the ball go under your mid-metatarsal joint of your foot. I've spoken about it before, it's along here. And I want you to push down into the ball as heavy as you can. We're going to take a little knee bend. It's like a mini squat. So I'm putting all my weight as much as I can into this leg. This leg just relaxed. You can see I'm up on my toes on it. You can relax the foot however you want. There's no weight there. Good work. Well done. Go back to the rub. And obviously, the more you release your feet, the better release you're going to get through the whole of the fascia within the body. Because like I said, when I did that talk on fascia, if there's one area which is tight, it can cause break or trauma in any other location. Good work. Release, change sides. So we're going to come over on the other side and give this foot a really nice release. So go into any areas that feel like they need it. Sweet spots. For me, definitely I feel like I need to work more into around my toes. I get numbness in this foot. I get numbness in these, my fourth toe a lot. And it's really bad when I wear certain shoes, like if I'm wearing heels, anything that's quite restricted. Some trainers that aren't very wide. I've got quite a wide foot. And it's definitely wider on this side than it is on my other. Then when I wear my insoles, I find that it's even worse. So I want you to go right in there. And then from here, gang, you're going to go down with that heel, ball underneath the mid-metatarsal joint, and you're going to take that little bend down and up. Yeah? Feel okay? Go back to the rub when you can. So we want to make sure our feet are super warm before we start to challenge them, before we start to do anything. Good work. And I'm going to start small and I'm going to build up. And anything that we do that's big movement-wise and it's not right for you, you don't do it. You just revert back to the smaller stuff and you work on that smaller stuff to help build you up to eventually get to the bigger stuff. Good work. So you can move your ball out of the way. And the first thing we're going to do is just do a little bit of a balance challenge. So I want you to stand lovely and strong. Bring your feet under your hip bones. So feet together, turn the toes out, heels in line with your toes. Pull up lovely and strong. You're in your perfect Pilates posture. We're going to start on our right leg. So we're going to stand strong on our left. And I'm going to bring that foot forward, side, and behind. Let's do that again. Forward, side, and behind. Good work. Forward, side, behind. So you possibly might be able to see the foot when it comes forward, but I want you to keep looking up. Don't look down. Do you know exactly where that foot's going? Forward, side, behind. Well done. Really squeeze the bottom. Forward, side, behind. One more time. Forward, side, behind. Now change feet. So we're starting really quite basic with these movement patterns. Well done. Forward, side, behind. And you may have noticed on this side, I have a tendency to look down on this foot. Remember I said about I experience numbness in this foot. So I will tend to look down because my proprioception is definitely nowhere near as good on this foot as it is on my other side, which is going to be very interesting when I make you do the next thing that we're going to do. One more time here. Okay, perfect. Go back to this first side, exactly the same, but do it with your eyes closed, gang. You're going to go forward, side, behind. Forward, side, behind. Now really think about your balance. Can you do this, first of all, with your eyes closed? Or are you really struggling? Are you wobbling? Forward, side, behind. Just do one more. Forward, side, behind. Well done. Change your feet. Ready to watch Kelly fall over? Okay, close the eyes. Forward, side, behind. Go again. Forward, side, behind. Forward, side, behind. And again, forward, side, behind. One more time. Forward, side, behind. Brilliant. Good work. Did you feel the difference? It should have been a lot harder with your eyes closed because you're not able to recognize where your foot's going. This point in time, I need you to be able to stand on something. So I'm going to stand on the block and I'm going to start to brush this leg forward and back. So what I'm doing now is I'm working on the proprioception actually of the leg that I'm standing on. So rather than the leg that's moving, this is a distraction. But the fact that I'm wobbly on the block, making that foot uneven, is challenging me, challenging you, challenging our balance to stay strong. So can we start to then move the leg across and open? So you're working on this proprioception of this foot that you're standing on. And if anyone's ever had an ankle injury or a foot injury, any of you broken your foot, broken your ankle, maybe your leg, you would have been given maybe wobble board exercises to do to help to strengthen not only the ligaments and the tendons, but improve your proprioception. We're using the block like it's a wobble board. Good work. Now, round the front, round the back. So you're moving that leg. Try not to look. Try and keep the head up. Well done. Release. Now, I know you would have felt that in that supporting leg, and that's the idea. Stand tall, change legs. Squeeze the muscles in the bottom. Pull up tall. Good work. Do you feel a difference? A difference maybe between the right and the left side as you're doing this? Squeeze the bottom as you go back. Well done. Then come across and back. So a lot of the work we're going to do tonight is going to be standing because obviously you will require deeper proprioception when you're upright. You've got gravity against you. The more in contact you're with the floor, the less proprioception you need. Well done. 2 more. 1 more. Coming round the front. Round the back. Make those circles, that half moon, as big or as small as you want. Well done. Good. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. Fabulous. Really, really nice. Now, you could do that if you wanted to again, and you could try it with your eyes closed. If you don't feel confident doing it with your eyes closed, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to. Choice is yours. I'm going to move that block and that spiky ball out of the way just for a moment. So I said to you earlier about anything that goes backwards, you're required to work a lot harder because you can't see it. So let's start baby and layer this up. Take your right foot back, left foot back. So I'm just pushing my toes down into the floor. Let me turn side on so you can see me. Yeah, this is all I'm doing. Taking the foot back. Good work. So this is one option. You could stay here and do if you wanted to. Second option, step. Now bend the knee. Come up, come in. Step, bend the knee, come back. The key as well to improve proprioception is to not keep your feet too narrow. The wider your stance, the better balance you're going to have. So it's just the toes and the ball of the foot goes back, your knee goes down to the floor, body is lovely and long, lifting, well done. Now, can you go straight back into your lunge? If you're saying to me, no, Kelly, I can't, you stay with one of the ones that's better for you. So can you take that straight back without putting your foot, toes first, down? Can you go straight into that lunge? Well done. One more. Good work. Shake the legs. We're going to do the same with a curtsy. So first option, step, tap. Just a little tap back. So this might be your option. This might be where you want to stay. And that's absolutely fine. Now we're going to stay on the right side. Step, right. So I'm taking my foot. I'm not putting my heel down. I'm coming to the side and curtsying behind. Second option, here. Now bend the knees. Come out, tap. Here, bend the knees. Come back, tap. I'm putting my hands here. You want to know why? To stop me from looking down, keeping me looking forward. It's almost acting as a barrier so I can't look down. Now, can you go straight back? Good. That's it. Well done. One more. Brilliant. Relax. You know you've got the other side today. Ready? Just the tap. Tap. Use your block again if you want to, with your hands as your barrier. Back there. Ready to break it down? Let's go. Back, drop, tap. Well done. How we doing? If you need to stay just here, or maybe you need to go back to the first option with just the tap. Now go in without the stop. Well done. Knees staying in alignment. Taking that leg back behind you. Well done. One more. Fantastic. Release. Good work. Okay, so we do need to come down to the floor for a bit of this. Otherwise, it wouldn't really be fitness Pilates, would it? So take a roll. Release your back. Bend through the knees. And I want you to come down into your Superman. Now, the Superman is brilliant because the legs are behind you and you cannot see them. It's not like you can keep turning around, looking. So it's a great little way of improving proprioception. We're going to keep our hands down for the moment. Feel free, though, if you want to come on the elbows, if that feels better for you, you can. Pull up lovely and tall. I want you to extend your right leg and I want you to go out on a diagonal. Tap. Make a rainbow. Tap the other way. So you're tapping and then tap round. Make a big rainbow. Tap wide and come round. Okay, how even is that rainbow? Or is it a bit wiggly wobbly? Could you try it with the opposite hand? Oh my gosh. Coming out. Good work. So you're out wide and over. Brilliant. Stay nice and strong. Now try it with your eyes closed. You are tapping wide, tapping across. Eyes closed. Good work. 2. One more. You did it. Well done. Sit back. Yes. Good work. Did you feel it? We've got to do the other side. So I'm going to turn around for this one. Again, choose to come down on the elbows if you need to. Extend the leg. You're going to go wide. Rainbow across over. So wide. And remember, if you want, you can extend that opposite arm. Enhance that core contraction there that you've got. You're going wide as you can and coming across. Try it with your eyes closed. Can you get there? We go over. How's that proprioception on this side? How's your balance? How are you feeling? Well done. Now, sink back. Release. Relax through the back. Perfect. Okay, we're going to come over onto your back. Actually grab a mini ball. So if you've got a mini ball, grab it. If you haven't got a mini ball, grab that rolled up towel that you're using as your block and put that underneath your bottom. I want you to come down. Pop the ball underneath the back of your pelvis. Now, gang, when we're in this position, we can see our feet because they're in front of us. We can see our hands because they're in front of us. So I'm going to challenge you, and I want you to be careful, but I want you to do this with your eyes closed. So I want you to find your balance. Lift your arms up to dead bug. Close your eyes. Stay nice and strong. You're going to start to extend. Same arm, same leg. Bring it back in. Are your eyes closed? Change over sides. Inhale as you return. Exhale as you go away. Inhale as you return. Exhale as you go away. Now this is option 1 to stay and work out for as long as you want. If you're finding this too easy, then gang, what we're going to do is we're going to open the arms out wide to the side as you push your leg away. Open the arms out wide to the side as you push your leg away. If you're finding that too easy, we're going to move our arms out on a diagonal as we push the leg away. Your eyes are closed. Abdominals are nice and strong. Wide on the diagonal. Inhale, exhale. And again, inhale, exhale, press. Beautiful. One more time. Good work. Hug your knees to your chest. My gosh. Did you feel that? Yes or no? I really hope you did. Absolutely superb. Give your back a release. Feel free to bring yourself into butterfly. Knees open. The heavens have now just opened here in Cambridgeshire. You probably can hear the rain on the conservatory roof. Apologies, gang. Give your pelvis a little release here. Well done. Place your feet and just give you a bit of a wiggle on that ball. Then take it away. I want you just to articulate up into shoulder bridge, vertebrae by vertebrae. Feel free to move your feet and then roll your back down vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, exhale. Both of the moves that we did on the floor, whether that be the Superman or the dead bug variation, tabletop variation, we're requiring your back to be really strong. So I just want to give that back a really lovely release. Up and down in shoulder bridge. Feel free to move your feet. You're lifting and lowering in your own time. Squeeze the bottom. Only when you're ready, bring your knees to your chest, cross your ankles. We're going to circle round on our lower back. Massage our lower spine. Go around the other way when that feels good for you. We're going to uncross our feet, cross them the other way, do our rotations again. Take the knees over to one side. Drop down into the shoulder. Change sides when you're ready. Open that shoulder out. Perfect. Let's take a full body stretch. And then because we've been working on those neuromuscular pathways, neurological pathways as well, I want you to take your hands behind your head and take a little bit of nerve flossing. So toes towards you, chin on the chest, lift up to the point of tension or tightness, and then lower down. So you're just lifting as high as you feel comfortable and then lowering. Well done. One more time. Great work. Little bend on your knees. You're going to bring yourself up to sitting. Again, place the soles of your feet together. Take a moment just to stretch out through your hips. Feel free to stay there as long as you want to, but if you wish, we can come into a hamstring release on one side. I'm going to lean over the leg, pull the toes to me, and relax through the back. Relax through the back of the leg just as far as you wish to go. We did a lot of work for your legs there when we were standing, in those different balances, in those different lunges. This is something that you could potentially do on maybe a daily basis, maybe a weekly basis, if you want to see an improvement within your balance and your proprioception. And I'd love to know how you'd get on if you were sort of doing a little experiment on yourself. And obviously, any of the exercises that you enjoy and you feel beneficial, you can do as many of those as you want. Well done, release. Sit comfy for you. Take the hand down, we lift over. So tomorrow night, our class is Fitness Pilates with the long bands. It's a longer class. I've put on one long class per day this week. It's 40 minutes. And I'll be doing not only really strong Fitness Pilates exercises with the long bands, but also our deep release and stretch. Slowly come round. Come into that calf stretch, push back. Bring the hands back to the feet, bend the knees. Feel free to sway here if you wish. Have that little rotation around the side of the feet. Inhale, exhale and rise. Roll the shoulders. Inhale, exhale and roll. Drop the chin, heavy head comes over. Bend the knees as much as you wish. Inhale, exhale, rise. Roll the shoulders. Take a breath. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Really let all your tension from your body fall out of the crown of the head. Let it go. Let it release. And then roll up slow. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring the neck and the head up last. Coming up, roll the shoulders. Good work. Take a breath. Inhale. As we exhale, gang, bring yourself back to your perfect Pilates posture. Shoulders away from your ears. Neck is lovely and long. Feet underneath your hip bones. Take a breath. As you exhale, pelvis into neutral. Squeeze the muscles in the bottom. Engage the muscles in the abdominals. Inhale. And as we exhale, breathe away any last little bit of tension from the body and from the mind. Let that go. Take your right arm above your head and your left. Right hand forward and your left. Right palm in and your left. Give yourselves and each other a superb round of applause. So gang, I hope that was helpful. I hope you found that beneficial and that kind of helped you. Those of you that are instructors, maybe you'll pass that information over to your participants. And you can obviously make that class bigger. You can make it longer. You can do more repetitions, whatever kind of works for you. Oh, sorry, Wendy. I didn't know you were in the class. I didn't see your little name there. Nick said, really helpful, Kelly. I love closing the eyes. Thanks, Wendy. Wendy said, most interesting. Thank you, Kelly. No problem. My pleasure. As long as I can help, it's all that we can do. So if that can help you, or if it can help your clients, if you're an instructor, if you are a participant and it can help you with your balance and your proprioception, then that's beneficial. And maybe you might find that actually over time, you're kind of developing a better release mechanism for your fascia, like I said, and maybe you're not experiencing as much pain as you were in before. Nicholas said, I'm definitely going to teach this to my group. No problem. Belinda said that was very informative and this would be great to do on a regular basis. Yay, excellent. No problem, Belinda. Fantastic. Great. We can pop it on and it can be, proprioception, maybe in the mornings, maybe one of the 8 a.m. classes. Nick said one side for me with my glute was so much worse. Yeah, and that's the same with my foot. I really noticed the difference because I've got this trauma there, injury there. You've got that same thing, Nick, with your glute. And again, it will affect your proprioception and we just don't connect it. So the more we can work on the proprioception, the decrease you get in the pain, which is winner all the way. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow, 8 o'clock. We've got the bricks workout, but I'm going to do this all for strength. So it's going to be our bricks workout, but it's going to be our strength one. Yeah. So everything's going to be strong, controlled, not working on speed, no cardio in this at all. It's all going to be, for our body strength wise. Then we've got our Ibiza Sunrise Yoga Lattes. I'm going to be using that mix I was just using. It's lush. Activation band step at lunchtime, and then fitness Pilates with the long bands is going to be tomorrow night, and it's the longer class as well. Take care, everyone. See you later.